Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be showing you all the quickest braid out I have ever done and accomplished on my natural hair. I am starting out on blown out hair, so the week prior I decided that I was going to wear my hair in 2 braids all week long, and I didn't feel like I wanted to wash my hair, so we about to make something shake, okay? So of course you all know I like to section my hair off, and sectioning for this is kind of important because we are only doing 7 braid slash cornrows today, okay? If you can't cornrow, just pop out with a plait and a braid, okay? And I promise it should do the job, okay? So I am sectioning my hair in 3 sections in the back because I am going to have 3 cornrows, so 1 directly in the middle and 2 on each side. This product did not pair well with the gel in my last video, but I am using it by itself in today's video, okay? And I actually think I really like this product by itself and by itself only, okay? So I am applying that to my hair because you want the mousse to help set the curls, okay? And if you're like me and you blew out your hair and trimmed your hair and put it in 2 braids, it needs a little bit of moisture, okay? It's been a few days, so I'm using my comb to detangle the hair, but also to distribute the mousse very evenly. I am making sure that my braid is neat because if you do a sloppy braid, you're gonna get unnecessary frizz and it's not gonna last long. So I'm taking my time and I am making sure that it is neat and that it is also tight. Once you finish cornrowing, you do want to go ahead and detangle the ends because you just want the curls to look as nice and clean as possible. So once I get to a point where I'm like, okay, like I think I want a perm rod right here, because imagine this, you are actually shaping the way that your curly fro looks, okay? So if you want it longer, braid a little bit longer and then roll the ends, okay? But I am going for a more rounded fro look. So I'm rodding it and then I am twisting my hand to create some spirals as well. On the rest of my braids, I'm going to try to create the spirals at least twice because it helps to have like a really nice curly look. And I am going to repeat this process all over my head. And here is what the back looks like. I promise it took no time at all, and you don't have to make your parts super straight because honey, is gonna be annoying trying to get rid of it, okay? But for me, being that my hair was like fluffy enough, I didn't have to like use a pick or anything. But your parts don't have to be super crisp, even though mine look almost very straight, okay? So in the front, in both of these sections, I am doing 2 cornrows on each side and they will be going away from each other. And that is how I got my 7 braids, cornrows, plaits, whatever you want to call it, okay? Just keep in mind, if you struggle with cornrowing your hair, you can always do plaits, okay? And when you are perm rodding your ends, you want to make sure that you are pulling the hair as tautly as possible, okay? If you let your grip loose, what will happen is that you're going to have very fuzzy ends, and typically no one likes that, okay? So just make sure that you are rolling your hair tightly against the rods. And I am using that same mousse to go ahead and lay down my edges. I typically do not like to use a whole lot of edge control because it builds up on my hair and I just don't need all of that, okay? So I typically go ahead and lay down my edges with mousse when I am styling. And here is what my 7 braids look like. As you can see, I'm grinning from ear to ear because it didn't take no time. I'm trying to find like a work-life hair balance, okay? We always talk about work-life balance, but what about the hair, okay? We know that hair takes up a lot of our time sometimes, so you gotta find that balance, okay? To make life a little bit easier and simpler, but still cute and stylish, okay? It is the next day and my camera cut off, so you all didn't get to see me take out the first one, okay? But you're gonna see me take out the rest. So as you all can see, my hair is dry. I did not have to sit up under the dryer for this style because my hair was already blown out, and typically with most mousse products, especially like the Dew, it actually dries very quickly, okay? And as you all can see, the ends where the perm rod was, they are very defined. It is soft but crisp, okay? I don't know if I can like really explain that. Like the hair has a hold, but it's not too hard, but the hold is still there. That is why as I am taking out this braid, even though it looks like I'm being a little rough, okay, that I'm not creating like too much frizz, okay? I am still trying to be gentle. I'm not hurting myself because I'm tender-headed, by the way. But that mousse, all of their mousse products from the Dew brand is typically like that, which is why I love them, especially if people struggle with like their takedown process. You're not going to get a lot of frizz, okay, because the products have a decent hold. I am using my fingers to fluff through the curls because as I said in the beginning of the video, I am not going to pit my hair. I typically just let it like fall out itself like and cover up the parts. However, if you find that your parts are very like distinctive, just take like the end of a rake, as I like to call those types of combs, or a pick and just pick the roots, okay, but only the roots. And you just want to make sure that you're just taking down the braids carefully. Make sure that you are separating them carefully and you're gonna be all right, okay? It's gonna turn out real cute. And here is what my hair looks like after all of the braids and perm rods have been moved. And I have to say, my favorite part about this hairstyle has to be the movement, okay? I love when my hair just blows in through the wind and it is curly, it is defined, but most importantly, my ends are greatly trimmed and my hair is healthy and in a moisturized state. As always, I hope you all enjoyed the video and found it useful, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. See ya!